What is happening, guys? It's Dealer here, back again. Big shout out to everybody joining me for today's video as we talk about all of the latest E3 information that has broken over the past couple days. As you know, Microsoft are going to have a massive E3 showcase. Ubisoft are also going hard, as well as Square Enix. We've got all of the latest and greatest right here. Let's start with the long-awaited Avengers game from Square Enix, built by the team that made Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yes, that is Crystal Dynamics for those keeping track. An absolutely fantastic team, once led by Daryl Gallagher, who is now at Microsoft's The Initiative. This teaser trailer was revealed over 2 years ago. Their last game, as stated before, was Rise of the Tomb Raider that did release in 2015. This game is well into development and it's finally making its gameplay debut. You're going to see the game in action for the first time ever. I am absolutely stoked for this. The team behind this game has serious potential. Square Enix are pumping a lot of money into this title, and if you're asking me, it's going to be using a lot of what Batman Arkham has laid down before it. You're looking at what could be one of the best superhero games of all time. Think high production value, amazing visuals, and hopefully some innovative mechanics to make the Avengers premise work on screen. Now, I am wary of the job listing in April 2018 asking for somebody that has experience with monetization, but on the other hand, they've had other job listings that are trying to increase the emotional weight of the story, add more cinematic narrative to improve the narrative in the game, which is great. So if they do these microtransactions in a smart manner, it's not going to be a deal breaker for most people. Ultimately, very, very, very exciting, and I'd like to know from you, when do you think this game is going to come out? Do you think they're going to borrow heavily from the Batman Arkham games like many other superhero games before it? And how will they manage the co-op? Because you know it's the Avengers, you know they got to have some kind of co-op. Let me know down below. Also, quick side note, if you want to know when the Square Enix, Microsoft, Ubisoft conferences are, I'll link that video down below. I did a video covering all of that. If you want to know where and when you can catch these press conferences, that video will be linked down below. Next up, Ubisoft. They finally unveiled their E3 stage presence and what titles are going to be there, or at least those that have been revealed. Games like Division 2 and, of course, the new Ghost Recon. Now, this E3 for Ubisoft is actually kind of interesting because they're showing a lot of already released titles. It says, aside from the new Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they will be showcasing exclusive content for games like Rainbow Six Siege, For Honor, and Division 2. Says here you can also expect to see some updates on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Steep, and Trials Rising. Interestingly enough, CEO Yves Guillemot is said to appear at the end of their conference, where he will tell us to expect 1 or 2 more things. Meaning, hey, these are games that we haven't announced yet officially, perhaps the new Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, or maybe some other titles. This is by far the most interesting part of this press release. Actually, I'd like to know what games you guys think they're going to reveal. Let me know down below. Good news is it's not all about games that are already out there for Ubisoft. We are getting some new things. Personally, I think they could have waited to reveal Ghost Recon, seeing as they probably don't have a ton of titles to reveal at their E3 showcase, but we will have to wait and see. If you missed it, Ubisoft's EA Access style game service was also leaked, and there is a high possibility they will announce that at their press conference. Lastly, just to double down, Microsoft did confirm a 2-hour E3 briefing via their Xbox Brazil YouTube channel. They have a 2-hour block carved out for their briefing. Will it be the full 120 minutes? We don't know. But according to them, it will probably be their longest E3 ever, their biggest E3 ever, where you will hear about the next generation Xbox, Project xCloud, and so much more. In either case, E3 is looking absolutely massive, and as an Xbox guy, I'm glad Microsoft are showing up in force. Games like Avengers, games like the new Assassin's Creed, I'll be playing those on my Xbox. So I figured this information was worth bringing to you guys. It's all multi-platform stuff that you can expect to see on your platform of choice, hopefully sooner than later. That is the latest for E3 2019 as of right now, less than 2 weeks away. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we will have all of the latest information, and it will be factually backed. All links always down in the description below. If you're looking for the new Avengers game, seeing more for the new Assassin's Creed? Let me know down below. Hit that like button if you learned something today, enjoyed the video, maybe share this with a buddy or two. And you know, speaking of the Avengers game, there is supposed to be a new Batman game this year, rumored to be about the Court of Owls. Now, we haven't heard anything about this Batman game yet, and if it's not at E3, it's just not happening this year. Maybe it would get delayed. But I'm hearing that it's very real, and I'm really hoping that they reveal this game this year. Yes, Rocksteady have a Suicide Squad game in the works apparently, but this Batman game has already been teased by Warner Brothers Montreal. It's definitely got to release first. Why would they reveal Suicide Squad before the new Batman game when Suicide Squad is going to come out at a later date? I don't know. Therefore, I think they will show off Batman. They really need to show off Batman. I cannot wait for another Arkham title. Let me know what you think about that as well. Once more, I'm Dealer. Check out the links down below. I'm out.